hello, everyone. Welcome to my channel. I am just Valencia. Sorry that I started a little late. I had a few technical difficulties. So tonight I'm going on my using my avatar. So just bear with me. We'll get it together. Hello, and thanks again for being here. If you're live, I want to thank you for being here. If you're catching the replay, I just need you to do me one favor. I just need you to go out and pay where you lay. I need you to hit that like button, hit that notification bell if you haven't already, and subscribe to the channel. Yes, I am a little late, but that's the little technical difficulties. It goes along with the territory in the beginning. So, tomorrow I will be live and not using this avatar. But again, thank you for being here. And today we want to talk about getting out of your comfort zone. I expect to have a few people joining me on the panel tonight. I'm just going to give them a few minutes to get in because I have started late. But again, we're talking about getting out of your comfort zone. We as a people, we are limited. We are very, very limited, and we only limit ourselves. We are afraid to step to the next level. Because you are good at one thing, you don't want to go and try something different because you're afraid of failure. You cannot be afraid of failure because you will never make it to the next level. Example, I like to use this. I used to tell my kids this all the time, and I had to use it again for my brother. And I was talking to my brother and my mom the other day. This is a little example and a little scenario. I like to tell stories, and I like to put it in layman's terms where you can understand things better. Okay, let's say you have a flea. You know the flea, like the dog scratch a flea. I think they say the fleas jump like 6 feet or something. I don't know. I'm not sure. But if you have a flea, you catch a flea and you put them in a jar. You put that lid on the jar. That flea is gonna jump 1 or 2 times, probably hit his little head, and then he's gonna stop and say, "Oh, this is not working for me." But because that did not work, doesn't mean it's not going to work in the future. But before I go on, I want you guys to put some airplanes in the chat if you can hear me. This is my first live, and I did have some technical difficulties in the beginning. So put an airplane in the chat if you can hear me well. I'm going to do a 30-second countdown because I do want you to hear me and understand so I don't have to redo this live. I want to make sure you guys are with me and everything is fine. The communication is fine. Find your airplane emojis. That is my signature, not only because I love to travel, but also because I fly above the drama. I do not have time for it. So put your airplanes in the chat and you go and hit that like button, and I'll be right back. I see Come Pillow Talk with Bay. Thank you. Come Pillow Talk with Bay. Come Pillow Talk with Bay is here with me today, and I like to thank you. I appreciate you for being here. Come Pillow Talk with Bay. She is a content creator. Please go to her channel and subscribe. She has she has a YouTube channel, and it's adult conversation. It's adult content. It's usually after dark. It's for the grown and sexy. So you guys go and check her out. She's helped me a lot, and I appreciate it. And I see Unapologetically Mika here. Thank you for your support. Unapologetically Mika also has a channel. She does a lot of investigative kind of content. So make sure you go and subscribe to her channel. It's very, very exciting. And okay, so okay, I see the airplanes. Okay, you guys can hear me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. All right, so now back to my story. All right, so like I said, if you have a flea and you put a flea in a jar and you close put that lid on that jar, that flea jumps up, hit his head, he's not gonna try again. But guess what? If you wait a couple of hours later and you take that lid off that jar, that flea is not even gonna try to get it go anymore. He's not gonna try. Now he has a reach, a jump of 6 feet. So all he has to do is try one more time, and he'll get out of that jar and he'll live. He'll go to the next level. But because he was content, or he was afraid to bump his head once or twice, he stopped jumping. Therefore, he stayed in that jar and he died. You guys have to get out of your comfort zone and you go. You go for what you want. You go for what you do. I don't care if it's a job that you want and you feel like you're unqualified, or you think they're going to give it to someone else and not give it to you. You still have to try. Don't put yourself in the box. I tell people all the time, do not put a label on me. Do not put me in a box. I am just Valencia. I am me. I am always doing me. So you guys need to do that. Don't let nobody limit you. Get out of your comfort zone. Try to go for that dream job. If it doesn't happen, then then okay, well, maybe that wasn't the job for me, or you need to find out why you couldn't get that job. And you could better yourself and learn from that experience of your rejection. And don't give up. Don't be that flea in that jar. Jump, live, do you, get you, move on, get better. Same thing with, let's say, I don't care if it's food. We grew up on certain things because that's what our parents gave us, and we're afraid to step out and try something different. Try something different. Try something different. You may like it. Hi, Thomas. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. So, you get out of that comfort zone and you try something different, because when you are comfortable in one spot, when you're comfortable in one position, then that's where you are. You're not going no further. You're not going any higher. You're not going to get any better. You can't get better and you can't move higher when you're comfortable doing what you've been doing every day. Take the chances. Take the risk. Go out there and put on that sexy outfit. You sitting here, you're bored to death, you're lonely, you don't have friends, but you're walking around here dressed like a little momo. And I'm not saying to dress to impress everybody else, but sometimes when you just fix yourself up and you try something different, and try a different outfit, and try a different hairstyle, and try a different color, it'll really bring out your natural beauty, and you'll get compliments. Oh, you look nice today. Oh, that hair looks good on you. And you'll feel so much better about yourself because you was just right here comfortable with just covering up and just playing it safe. You can't play it safe if you want to succeed in life. You have got to go out and get it. You have got to get out your comfort zone. You have got to get out of this box. You have got to explore. There is a whole world out there, a whole world. I've been to 7 different countries, and if I would have just said, I hear a lot of people. I'm from the South, and I know a lot of people that's never been out of the state they live in or grew up in. I know a lot of people that hasn't been no farther than the state right next to them. So they don't know anything but what was taught and what they were raised in that state. But when you get out and you go further, just go 5 states over, go 6 states over, then you will see there's a whole different world out there. There's a whole different way of thinking out there. Sometimes you need to see other people, you need to see other atmosphere, you need to see other cultures to appreciate what you have and to know who you are and what you want out of life. If you've never been out of your city, then you don't want nothing but what you've seen in your city. But when you get out of your comfort zone and you travel and you go to this place and that place and that place, you want more. You see a different way of life. There's a different way of thinking. All it could do is bring you up. The only thing it could do is elevate your mind, then raise your expectations higher. The only thing it could do by getting out of your comfort zone is make you grow. Okay, so I know I have I've dropped my link. I put my link in the description if anybody would like to join me. But today we're talking about getting out of your comfort zone, taking risk. Bet on you. Bet on you. Because guess what? We're not going to let ourselves down. If you stay in one spot at your job, you're going to keep that same pay. But because you tried something different, you did more than what you're usually doing. You tried something, you tried a harder task, you tried a higher position. Then you got that higher position, you got more money. As the people, we cannot be satisfied. I don't care if you're well off. I don't care how much you have. Don't ever get comfortable. Continue to strive for it. Anytime you reach a goal in your life, I'm going to need you to set another goal. Anytime you achieve an accomplishment, I'm going to need you to make another one. Don't ever settle. Don't ever settle. Okay, again, so the link is in the description if anybody would like to come up and join me. Thanks. Thanks, babe. Yeah, so I did start a little late, and a lot of people was calling, like, where are you? Where are you? Um, that's right. We fly above. We fly above. We fly above the drama. We fly above the limitations. We fly above the spirit of doubtfulness. I can't do it. We fly above. We fly above all that negativity. We fly above the drama in your family. Look, deal with it and move on and go ahead. We're not going to be holding on to all of this stuff. Yeah, so that's what we are over here. Over here on this channel, we don't have time for the craziness. We just want to talk about everyday life. We talk about everyday life. We talk about whatever topics on our mind. And today, I just want to say, let's get out of our comfort zone. And when we get out of our comfort zone and we make it to where we think we want to be, then teach somebody else how to get out of that hole. Teach somebody else how to branch out. Teach somebody else how to try new things. Introduce someone else to a different culture, to a different way of thinking, to a different way of life. Guys, you cannot be comfortable. You cannot let anybody put limitations on you. And just because it's comfortable, you want to play it safe. Y'all playing it too safe. Safe is not going to get us where we need to go. Safe and comfortable is not what we need to be. We're going up there and we're taking what's ours. We're taking what we deserve. We're claiming what we're worth. We're claiming ours. That's what we do. And I'm a manager, so I hire a lot of people. But I know, and I've been out there. I've been in the work field a long time. But one thing I've learned is, you know what those jobs will do when they bring you in. You come in for an interview. Now you know in your mind what you want to make. You're gonna say you want to make 16 in your mind. You know you need to make 16, at least $16 an hour just to get by. But because you're afraid to step out of your comfort zone and sell yourself and talk to those people, you let them tell you, well, we could pay you 11. And because you just want a job, you sit there and you take it. No, 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 no. You playing it safe and you playing it comfortable. That's not going to work. See, me, I'm comfortable with being confident. I'm comfortable with being myself. So if I know I want them, I know, okay, well, my last job paid me $16 an hour and I have experience and I do this and I do that. So when I go in, I'm going to ask for $22 an hour and I'm not going to be afraid. They're going to give it to you if they feel like if they want to keep you or they want to get you, they're going to give it to you. If they don't give it to you, then move on and find somewhere to go. Find someone that's going to pay you what you're worth. Do not sit there and settle on the minimum. Oh, well, you're comfortable. You know this little $11 an hour job, so you just gonna do this because you know you're secure. The reason you're secure in that $11 an hour job is because you're doing twice the work. You're worth twice the pay. That's why they're not getting rid of you. Get out of that comfort zone and tell them, no, I want the boss's position. Every job I've ever gone to, I've always wanted to get trained by the boss. I've always wanted to know what are the potentials of me going higher in this company. How far can I go? Now, I may not be there right now, but guess what? I know I need to know what I need to do to get to that level because I'm here for the big pay. I'm not here just to be ran in the ground and I'm good with my little, what is it, $11 an hour, $400 a week or whatever. No, you can't live off that. Nobody can live off that. I go straight in and say, this is what I want. And you would be surprised at how many times they will give you what you're worth. They know what you're worth. But if you settle for less, then they're going to give you less because you settled for that. You didn't come in demanding your worth. Stop being comfortable. Stop being comfortable with less. If you good look, Bay. Okay, y'all. When I say Bay, that's Dear Bay is her name, and that's the person that runs the YouTube channel. Come Pillow Talk with Bay. Good point. We settling for these bum men, baby. Look, let me tell you something. You know your worth. You know you're a beautiful woman. You know you're hardworking. You know that you're clean. You know there's not a lot of bodies under you. You know your worth. And we would settle for a man that comes home every day. We good just because he come home every day. Just to say you have a man. But at the end of the day, is he providing? We still have to sit there and we have to work harder and pay more bills and we doing all of this and letting the man just skeet skate because we're just comfortable. We just glad to have a man there. I'm not selling it for no man. I'm not gonna be sitting there being comfortable with no man. If I'm with the man, look, man, my husband and I, we've been together over 12 years, and look, that's a whole nother story. But anyway, I never, ever, ever got something and was satisfied with it. Let me explain. As you know, men don't understand that. But as a woman, we cannot settle and be comfortable with anything, because a man will put you in the house. Or you guys will move in the house together. I'm not gonna call on no man to even put me in the house or nothing. A man can't dictate when I eat, sleep, bathe, what I wear, get my hair done. I do that. I take care of me. Okay, but let's say this man go and he find a house. It's a nice house, and it's roomy, it's spacious, and you think that you're comfortable. Well, he's comfortable. But in your mind, your heart, you are not comfortable there long term. That's a stepping stool, but you're not comfortable there. You want to step out on faith and you want to buy your own home. You want to get your own instead of making everybody else rich. But because he's comfortable right there and afraid of putting in the work of getting your own, or afraid of the bank telling you no, and he's comfortable with making somebody else rich, we don't have to be comfortable right there. So if we have to get out there and we have to do what we have to do to make sure we have a home that we're gonna be comfortable and content in, then that's what we have to do. But when I say never be satisfied, never be comfortable, a vehicle. Yeah, you get a vehicle and it's nice and it's good. But guess what? After a few years, you want something better. You want something bigger. You want something better. Hey, pass it on down to your kids. So when I say I'm never satisfied and I'll never get comfortable, it's not because I'm greedy. It's not because I'm just being petty or uneasy or unrational. It's because I always want to strive for the next level. I always want more. I'm never going to be comfortable ever. Not in the next few years, because I know there's so much more that I want. There's so many more things I want to do. So yeah, we have space. It's cool. Nice yard. It's cool. But guess what? It's not mine. So no, I'm not comfortable. I'm going to the next level. Get out of your comfort zone. Get out of your comfort zone. So we're gonna have a guest join us in just a few minutes. If anybody have any questions, you could put them in the chat. I see you guys. And again, if you're catching a replay, I would like you to like this video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. We talk about any and everything over here. And today we want to get out of that comfort zone. We want to get out of that comfort zone. We want to get out of that comfort zone. You letting them put you in the box, people. Take the risk. Go forward. Bet on you. You're not going to let you down. You're not going to disappoint you. Another example, when I say get out of that comfort zone, getting out of that comfort zone.